Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking you through the METZ French Grand Prix Triathlon. As always, a little bit hectic, a little bit all over the place, and a little bit of a surprise towards the end of the video. Hope you enjoy. Here we go to the French Grand Prix in Metz, racing for Team Chateauroux, and yeah, looking forward to it. Last race before Commonwealths, and just want to go through the motions, do what I can to have the best race possible and execute it as well as I can, really. As already mentioned, French Grand Prix is always a little bit hectic. I managed to get over there on the Saturday for a Sunday morning race, and originally it was actually changed to a relay format, so the Division 1 guys and girls had to do a relay, which I didn't really want to do because you have to go all the way to France just to do about 20 minutes worth of racing, which obviously I wanted a little bit more in preparation for the Commonwealth Games. So when I heard that the race for the Div 2 people were on the Sunday and a sprint distance triathlon, I was quite happy. Feeling pretty good going into this race. I think I was not confident, I don't think that's the word, but I think I was pretty fit and pretty pleased with where my form was at, especially off of Fishguard. I knew I was quite strong. It was more a case of going into this race and focusing on the skills element and just trying to execute as well as I could. So that's the swim, transition, T1 that is, and yeah, getting into that front bike pack and doing what I could to negotiate around the pack and beating them amongst the race. And I think I did that. I actually had a really good swim. Like, I dived in off the pontoon. You start in your group, so in your team. It's about a team of 5 people per team, and there's about 10 to 15 teams on the start line. So yeah, we start all together, dive in, and yeah, I had a good start. Had a relatively solid first couple of 100 meters, nothing spectacular. I didn't go out like the clappers or anything like that. And yeah, just settled into a nice rhythm. Was getting a little bit squeezed towards the side of the canal. I think I was on the outside, or managed to get to the outside, and then was getting a little bit pushed into the bushes. But even so, managed to like swim up a little bit, and then all of a sudden I kind of got to the first buoy and saw that I was quite close to the front, and I was like, there's a little bit of a gap here. I might start trying to bridge that, and just got attacked as soon as that started happening. I started to move through and started to bridge the gap, and someone just clambered all over me. Classic French Grand Prix. Anyway, up, out the stairs, onto the bike. I got onto the bike in maybe 6th position or something along those lines. And yeah, I think it was just a pretty solid race from there. I was in the front bike pack in the first 30 seconds. There was someone off the front, I think it was, and I managed to chase him down within that first minute or two. And yeah, I just felt strong throughout the race. The bike was going superbly well. Well, hopefully that was something to do with me as well. But yeah, I think it was just a really good course for me. A little bit technical. I was cornering quite well on my new wheels from CES, and the tyres also made a difference. 28mm for the first time. So yeah, I was really pleased with how that was going. And yeah, a little attack towards the end because someone fell over and, you know, tried to capitalise as much as possible after checking they were okay, of course. Making sure that they weren't too injured. But yeah, no, had a little attack on the last lap, which was about, I don't know, 400 watts for a couple of minutes with 3 or 4 others. So we didn't manage to stay away because we weren't working together well as a team. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a good race. Got onto the run and didn't really actually run very well. I was a little bit hot and cooked. The sun was out. It was about 27, 28 degrees, and I just don't cope that well in the heat. So yeah, every time it hit the shade, I'd move past a load of people, and then every time that it hit the sun, the opposite would happen. So I don't think it was a case of I was overrunning some bits and not others. I think it was just as soon as I hit the sun, I was cooking. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it is what it is, you know? It was fun. Got dropped. Well,
no, you didn't. You had a mechanical.
Yeah, I got dropped onto the floor, which was nice. Yeah, slipped the chain, and then yeah, couldn't catch a front pack because somebody was keeping the pace really quick. It's good fun though. It's hot, really hot.
Yeah, I melted on the run. Swim bike was good. Just yeah, toasty, and yeah, I just melted on the run. I'm no good in the heat, unfortunately. Heat and Dorney screwed me over, and since then never been able to kind of run in the sun. Hey ho, good other than that though.
Team did good.
Team did good, yeah. Top
still
4.
in third, I think. So.
Yeah.
It's good.
But anyway, yeah, like really pleased with the race all in all. I think I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into a training block now. I'm going to try and give you more of an like pretty raw updates more frequently if I can over the next 3 weeks and the lead up to the Commonwealth Games, and just give you a bit more of an insight into what we're doing day in, day out. Before I go, I did have one last episode in France. We missed our flight because we got a puncture on the way to the airport. And so I did a little bit of touristing on the bike on the Monday, and I'll update you with that in the next video. So yeah, look out for that, and I hope to see you next time.
I don't think there's more than we can do. How come you think that I still owe you anything more than pain, more than the pouring rain? How can there be more to explain? No, I won't go down the drain, 'cause I was there too, always so true, always so blind.
We were born restless minds, incompatible different sides, so we had to read